What's up everyone, it's your boy Mutubi speaking here, and I'm glad that you actually made it back onto my YouTube channel. If you're not yet a subscriber on my channel, obviously please do just make sure to hit the subscribe button and also the notify bell, so when I do get to upload, you get to be notified, which is much better that way, so you don't miss out on any valuable content. And if you're still new or you're a person that maybe watched a few of my videos, you can literally scroll back onto my YouTube channel and then you'll find a lot of valuable videos before trying to just find out what's actually going to happen in the near future with the near videos and everything coming. Find out that the video that you're looking for is already onto the channel. But let me not waste time speaking about that. So in today's video, we're actually going to be speaking about if now is actually a good time to be invested into the forex market. So easily like this, one thing that I want to do is that I want to break this down into 3 simple problems and also maybe solutions that we can come up with in order to just fully capitalize from the market. When you look at it in a manner of, a lot of people are now pulling out whatever that they're investing because they're scared of the crash, everything that's happening, the drops that we're seeing from the market, even the rises that we see from other pairs and so on. But I want us to actually be able to look into it in a much more better way. So when you do tackle it, we know how we are going to tackle it. So I didn't plan on doing this YouTube video today. As you can see, I've got my workload here. I was still busy hustling, putting in the work, learning, because I'm still going through a lot of learning and improving and so on. But I just decided that I had it written down on my timetable that I should record a video. And normally I don't like to go past with my goals. If I have a goal, I have to just tick it off. So like I did mention, the topic for today is going to be if now is a good time to invest into the forex market. So let us jump onto it and see what we can find about the points that I do have here. So one thing that I'm going to be doing, I already mentioned that I'm going to be speaking 3 problems and also maybe solutions that can help you with that has been said. So the first point I would like to say is that the market is very volatile. The market is very volatile. You need to understand that what it is that it means is that when the market is very volatile, yes, we do know that the forex market is volatile and so on. All those things are one of the things that made us be attracted to the forex market, because when the market is volatile, you can make a lot of money quick and so on. So but now when you look at it, with the solution that I do have, you need to find specific pairs to stick to, so you can actually use this into your own advantage. Like the problem is that yes, it is very volatile. Instead of just volatile, it's very volatile. But how about you actually decide to stick to specific pairs? Let's say if it's GBPUSD, and let's say for instance I don't know, USD you decide to stick to these specific pairs throughout this whole condition that the market is now experiencing, just so when you do get out of this, you actually mastered specific pairs and you know how to actually deal with them during all types of situations. Because to be honest, yes, it's very volatile and so on, but it doesn't really mean that you can't make money. It means that you just have to backtest your strategy. It means that you just have to look into the pay a bit more deeper, find out what it really does have, what it really does at what specific times, how you can take advantage of that. So the advantage thing about this is that, so if it happens that we do get out of this the conditions that we are now experiencing, the market conditions, so on, if you do get out of these conditions, the advantage is that you would have mastered the specific pair, or if it's 2 pairs, you would have mastered these 2 pairs. So now when the market is a bit more easy, when the market is not very volatile but it's just volatile, you'll be able to make super amazing returns, because these are actually times that you can take advantage of the market. So that's the first problem I noticed. The market is very volatile, and the solution to it is that you need to find specific pairs that you can stick to, just so you can be able to profit from them in the long run. Because one thing that I like about the market is that it's actually wealth building instead of rich making. So we need to take a look at that. So let us jump on to the second point. Okay, the second point that I do have is most trades not playing out. So let's say you're a person that your win probabilities, like let's say out of 10 trades, those chances you can take home 6-7 winners, and now you can maybe take a look at that not happening. Maybe you're taking home 4-5 winners or even 2-3 winners. That does happen. It does happen. So like one thing that I decided that we can work out on is that you need to refine your management strategies in order to be able to lock as much profits as possible. So what this actually means is that yes, you find out that you do execute on a trade. Once you do execute on that specific trade, instead of it going all the way to targets, because this is actually what was happening to me the previous week. I execute on a trade. When I look at it, it's giving me a few thousand rands. I get, like, I'll be managing it, I'll lock in. Maybe I wouldn't have yet locked in my profits as yet. And obviously I wait for specific methods to lock in profits, to move on to break even. I wait for something to give me that indication for me to move to break even. And to also log in 1%, I wait for something to also log in whatever that I do managing. I actually wait for the market to tell me how I should manage my trade. So one thing that you can do is that you can refine a bit more onto it, because going in the previous week and also just mostly I'll say the previous week, after noticing what it is that I done wrong, the trades that mostly the ones that, because most of them did go in my anticipated direction, and then after, let's say, maybe going in just 1% or 0.70 percentages of profits, it would retreat and go in the negative way. And then obviously I just started seeing, because normally before, let's say if it's a buy, before I wait for a break even or trail stop, or wait for either market to push upwards, come back higher low. When it does break the previous highs, I'll block. Perfect method. But now you can easily see that when the market, just that first impulsive candle, that's one thing that I experienced with in Nasdaq. But yeah, I actually did experience Nasdaq. What happened is that, we took the trade, and it shot all the way to the upside. We bought it, it shot to the upside, broke the higher highs and so on. Then I moved my stop loss to the higher high where it was and so on. I locked in profits. And then after that happened is that after just a few hours, when I looked back into the charts, I saw it shot all the way to the downside, and I was already making thousands of rands. So like, if that I didn't lock in those profits and that move happened, I was gonna go from making that amount of money to just losing money. So it's very important of us to actually manage these trades as proper as possible. But the most important thing is that maybe that one impulsive candle that moves away from your entry can be an indication for you to just move to break even as quick as possible. So that's something that you can do maybe. Obviously, you just have to play around with the ways that you're comfortable with, because it's not going to be simple, but it's just a market condition that you need to adjust to, because that's the most important thing for us to be able to adjust to how the market is, instead of complaining on the fact that the market isn't the way that we want it to be. So let us move on to the third point, man. Third point, you feel you're not making any money. Okay, you feel you're not making any money. So that's actually the third point. It does happen. I've seen people, I've seen my friends, people that are close to me, I've seen people like even my siblings and so on. I've even seen members in the team, members that reach out to me, even if those are not the ones that are not in the team, reaching out to me, telling me that I do each and everything, I follow my plan, I do 1, 2, 3, but I'm not making any money, or I'm literally not actually seeing some sort of growth or progression. But in order for you to do this, is that I think I once told this story to on the YouTube platform to you guys. But one thing that I once done is that while I was trading back in 2017, I wasn't profitable and so on, and I kept on asking myself what it is that I'm doing. But before I took any course or something, one friend of mine introduced me to this group. It's a community. I just joined that group, and then we were engaging, and at first I wasn't speaking, I wasn't communicating, I was just observing with what people are doing and so on, because I didn't have confidence. But as time went on, I noticed that these people actually, the information that they're sharing is almost like the information that I see on the internet. So literally doesn't mean that this one is smarter than this one. It means that this one went and studied in order to be able to share that much value. So I done the same. I went out there, studied, got to watch as many YouTube videos as possible. I read as much articles or whatever, like anything that I can find about forex trading. I went and done that, and within 2-3 months in that group, I was already like one of the top people. And obviously, it's not like we are mentioning to each other, you are the top, but I would see that from now, like there's no really I can't really learn from this group, because like now everyone is seeing me as the best, and at the same time I'm still a beginner and I want to grow. Even the people that I once respected in that group, they were seeing me as the best, and they were asking me questions, but I felt like it's not for me to be answering to those questions. Instead, I wanted us to keep on exchanging knowledge. That's when I had to evolve, go to a much more better group, a group that obviously has people that are like-minded like myself, people that are willing to learn, people that are growing daily, on which that didn't come easy for me. I had to pay for that. I had to pay for that mentorship, or for that course, or for that thing. I had to pay for that. But eventually that played out, because during that group I met people that were like me, people that were growing each and every day, and obviously we started exchanging information. It was always amazing to exchange information with someone that you can also benefit from. And at the same time, I was growing, people in the group were growing, and even the mentor that I had was growing, because it's not really that good if you get a mentor that believes that they're already successful or they made it. That way it's actually a bit more, you're not going to experience growth on your side, because you need to be able to grow with your mentor. Because like, let's say even the people in the premium group 2 years ago, I've had members that have been with me for 2 years now, ever since I started Forex Jesus. And one thing that I like is that They literally saw me build it from like scratch. They literally saw me making mistakes. They literally saw my charts like going from being a bit messy to being cleaner to being super clean to being 4D and so on. Like they literally see the change. And one thing that I like is that whenever I change, they also change. Whenever I improve, they also improve. That way we get to learn faster, quicker, and every one of us gets to be much more moving forward. So that's one thing you need to do. You need to find yourself a mentor. Once you do get that mentor, be involved in a community. Make sure that that mentor doesn't just give you videos to watch, but that mentor literally allows you to be able to yes, get those videos, watch those videos, but at the same time be able to have live sessions where you can be able to engage, ask questions, answer, and so on. And at the same time, not only that, but be able to just be in this group of people that you'd be able to literally learn from each and every day. People that are growing, people that are literally eager to just feed themselves with knowledge. This way, advantage of it is that when you do get out of this phase, this condition, or whatever that you're going through, it will be much better because you would have acquired so much information that when the market becomes normal, or even when the condition is like this, but you gain so much value, so much information that you can turn literally a small account into nice profits. You can literally just be consistent month after month, week after week. This way you are also, I actually received a call today. I was speaking with one of the guys, and he actually mentioned to me that, you know, ever since I got your master price action book, I'm so excited. I went through it, I read it, and then I changed the way I see trading. And I don't see it in a money way. I was chasing money, and I was I don't see the markets that way no more. Like, I actually see it different. And that's the most important thing that we want, to be able to see the market and understand it different. Because obviously now is it actually a good time to is now a good time to invest in the Forex market. People are running to it because they think that maybe they're gonna run out of money, so they have to make a quick bag and so on, which is not the case. Now is the time to learn Forex, so a few months down the line you can start to enjoy the benefits of what it can actually do for you. I didn't believe that Forex can literally give benefits at first. I used to think that it wasn't really that way up until I started seeing other people progressing. Then I started seeing myself progressing, and so on. I started understanding that, okay, maybe I can really make a living out of Forex. And today I do get to make a living out of Forex, which is exciting, and I want the same for you, which is why I'm relaunching Forex Jesus 2.0. You guys can just make sure to check it out. Make sure to just join my free Telegram group, whereby you'll be able to just get updates daily on whatever that goes on within the Forex Chasers community. And I am super grateful that you guys watched this video up until the end. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up if you found any value from it. And I'll get to just speak a bit more deep about this topic, because like I mentioned, I was busy with work, and I just decided that I share this with you guys. But I'll get to be able to speak more deeper about this topic going forward. Just make sure to subscribe, stay tuned on the channel, and wait for more videos to come.